What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Eric Washington. I'm chilling with my girl.
Shy Bella. What's up, y'all?
And today we have a special guest.
Yes.
I know I always say special guest, so it seems like everybody is a special guest, but everybody's a special guest.
Everybody is special.
And today we got a for real special guest.
We do.
Because she's not from this earth at all. You know what I'm saying? She's not from here at all. She said Neptune's from Neptune.
So she's from
Pluto.
There it is.
But she said she ain't ate anybody yet, y'all. So
So
we good
she
far.
like humans for now, but don't piss her off.
That part.
Exactly.
Go ahead and introduce yourself for us one time.
Nyla, how are you guys doing?
We doing all right, Nyla. How are
Happy
you?
to have you on here.
Great.
Okay. She nice to be extraterrestrial, you hear me? I'm happy you're here. Nyla, give us a little bit of background on you. What do you do?
Oh, wow. That's a crazy question. We didn't say we were going to do that. I think I do a little bit of everything, if that makes sense.
I like it. I like it. Talk to her.
I haven't actually worked for anyone in maybe about 10 years.
That's dope.
And unfortunately, I just decided to go get a 9-to-5
Okay.
to get a little bit more structure in my life.
Okay.
I went to Barbara College.
That's what's up.
Recently, I've been helping people out with their business ventures a little bit.
So consulting as well.
A little. Just, I think, a little bit more hands-on than just consulting, you know? I wasn't getting paid for it. I was getting paid in love, I think.
Ooh.
Or maybe betrayal. Either way it goes.
Oh.
You know?
Oh.
I got paid.
Wait, hold on now.
And you like humans?
She getting juicy
You
already.
do like the
We
humans
just
here?
started it.
That's crazy.
But I recently had a business venture that didn't go as planned.
Okay. Let's talk about
But
it.
I'm receiving the blessings. We will not talk about that.
What? It's better therapy.
We're
will
in, we're
not
in
talk
litigation, you know?
Okay.
What Pop say? Shh. Don't
But I
tell
will say
nobody.
that I bless the people who are a part of it, and I'm gonna continue to count my blessings. You know,
feel you. I
love
which
it.
is some you don't take everything personal. Some things
That
are
part.
business. You make bad business choices. I'm one person who takes accountability for all of my actions. I have no regrets, only learned experiences.
Amen
I
to
like
that.
you.
Okay,
you know.
I like
listen.
Nyla, y'all. I
Right.
told y'all special.
It's what it is.
So she
I
said
told
she'll be
y'all
back in
special.
2 weeks to tell us the story of it. And I'm just
I will
kidding.
not.
So
The streets be talking.
Yeah.
Y'all know the streets. Eric, I done seen you on a couple times. You know the streets. You might
Type
do a skit
shit.
about it or something.
Type shit.
Type shit,
Type
for
shit.
sure.
Calling you out, Eric.
all right, hey, listen. So let me ask y'all this real quick before we dive into it. We talked about 9 to 5. Random question. Just so you know, I ask these random questions out of nowhere sometimes.
Yeah.
Random question. What's your price tag? What would it take you to have in the bank for you to never work for another soul again in your whole entire life? Where you feel like you know you'll be set. But listen, here's the caveat. You can never work another job. You can never work another job. Like, if you blow that money, nobody will ever hire you. That's the stipulation. You will never work another job. What will it take you to have in the bank to be comfortable enough to say, I'm going to bet on myself? What's the number?
I honestly can't give you a number, and I'm gonna tell you why. I've never been in a position where I've had enough money to say it's enough, or I've had enough money to where I can say I'm comfortable. So I don't feel like I can give you an answer as to what that number would be because I don't know.
Okay.
I've had enough money to say I've been able to make everybody else comfortable for sure. But I will say that I could never do that because I'm a mother. So that's my first job. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for
So there's no amount of money. No matter what money I got, I'm always thinking of how to make more money, what to do. I'm investing. So, and when you understand what taking the losses and having everything and having nothing, you know that that's impossible. You know what I mean? Billionaires, they wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning for a reason.
Right.
You know, so I just don't think it's actually, you know, for somebody who ain't never had money, they can put a number on it for sure. But when you had it and you lost it,
So if y'all had 100 million, y'all wouldn't stop working at the workforce?
No.
no. But you got to realize 9 to 5 is easier than
Than working for
being
yourself.
working for yourself.
Yeah.
Like it's so much easier because you have a repetition. It's you get up, you clock in, you get up, you eat, you get the kids ready, you know what to expect. You know when I get in there, Mr. Fred might have an attitude, or I might get rolled up today. I'm gonna go home. It's gonna get dark at 5 o'clock. You know that. But when you working for yourself, and then
It's a
you know how the
continuous
workforce
thing.
is right now,
Yeah.
you literally do everything. And I don't care what you do. If you're in carpentry and you say, oh, I'm overseeing the crew now, if somebody don't show up, you laying
You have to
tails.
stay.
That
Yeah.
makes sense.
So when you working for yourself, you never stop working. Like
Type shit.
vacations are not even vacations.
That
When I
part.
really had it to where I was vacationing, A vacation was going somewhere and chilling on my laptop without a kid
Yeah.
screaming or somebody calling me, but I still had to work. So I don't think it's really no amount of money that can get you to stop. And you like fast cars, so you can't say that.
I quit on my mama.
Eric, you okay over there?
Give me 100. I'm done.
What you doing with the 100?
I'm gonna shoot a movie, a crazy movie. Jordan Peele shot a movie for 1.3 million and made 358 million from his box office. With my writing being better than Jordan Peele's, no disrespect to Jordan.
Hey.
I'm gonna work with you one day if you're watching this. But with my writing being what it is, with 100 million, I can hire some dope ass actors and shoot a box office hit. I'm confident in that. And even if that don't work, like with me, you know what I'm saying? Like with me, I'm all about, like, I've learned how to put a buffer between you and the business. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I was hands-on. Like all my businesses was just me. You know what I'm saying? Like me. Now, my assistant runs my trucking company. I haven't talked to my truckers in 3 days. They've been running routes for the past, you know what I'm saying, like few days. I haven't talked to them at all. I don't do anything. The dispatcher books us the loads. The factoring company pays out. My bank automatically pays it to their accounts. My assistant runs everything for them, and she's efficient as fuck. With my productions, I got Destiny as my director. My little bro Damo is handling the rehearsals. I ain't been to rehearsal in, I don't know, damn near like a month. You know what I'm saying? So like, I've learned how to put people in position to make these businesses run like the billionaires do. Like
that's
they
because
up and
you're
handle
not
the business, but they
selfish.
still
Yeah.
for sure.
Some people don't want to see nobody else eat. And that's a whole nother situation.
But in
that
you,
is.
know what I
you
mean?
love your job too. So that's something you
Yeah,
can get
yeah.
up and do it every day. Some
Yeah,
people,
hell yeah.
they can't put a price on it because they ain't never been in a position where they love
What's
their
your
job.
goal though? What's your end goal?
As far as what?
Like your business, like what's your brand? Like what you doing here, your modeling, everything that you do outside of your job. Like where do you want to see yourself?
Just successful. If anything, right now, because my daughter, she's getting into it. So right now, I really want to push her if this is something she wants to do.
But what's
But
your
she's
end
doing
goal?
it off of me.
What's your end goal? Them palms getting sweaty. All right, let's get to the topic.
Oh, Eric,
That's
you
not
were
what we came
full
here
of
to listen.
it.
Let's get to the topic. The topic today has nothing to do with what we just talked about. I like to ask random questions.
He likes
Just
to
get
put me on the
therapy out.
spot.
The topic today is relationships. I know we love relationships on this show.
We do,
It's
apparently.
relationships. And it's to stay or to
go.
go. To stay or
To
to go.
stay or to
To
leave.
stay or to go.
That is the question.
That's the question.
That's the question.
That's the question. So let's get into it. When in a relationship, let's name a few things that you feel would make you want to leave and eventually leave a relationship. What are those things?
Cheating. Cheating for sure.
I didn't stay through some cheating, so I can't say cheating.
We've talked about that.
Yeah, I'm
I
saying
say
some
cheating to an extent, like depending on where your relationship is at.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if it's fairly new and they cheat, there's not really any feelings involved in it. But if it's been like years, then it's like, you know, if there's kids involved, it's like, okay, is this something that we can work through, or is this nah, one and done, we out?
See, I'm backwards because when it's new and fresh, a little cheating happen, I'm cool. When it's old, it's like, it's old and you cheating, I'm gone. Tyler, what's up? Talk to me.
About cheating?
About
yeah.
cheating, yeah.
Deal breakers on leaving is physical abuse.
Exactly for that, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I've been through therapy, so I kind of think I figured it out. However, cheating is not a deal breaker for me. And it's not a deal breaker because you don't own people. And people get a chance to change their mind, you know? A lot of people stay in relationships because of time and possibly love, but they don't like the person.
Hold
So-
on. Did y'all-
Say that
did y'all
again.
hear
Can you
that?
repeat that?
Hold on.
Can you
Did
say it
y'all
one
hear
more
that?
time?
Hey,
Stay
put
in
Drew
relationships
put a bomb in there or
possibly
something.
because
Hold
of
on.
time.
Say, she was repeating.
And they love a person, but they don't like them. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like my own kids sometimes, but I love them.
Nah.
So, and I understand, you know, men and women, I think they stay for different reasons. And I won't say cheating is mental. It's not always just physical. You know what I mean?
I would agree with that.
So I think that a lot of women get so stuck in, if you cheat, I'm done. And sometimes you just gotta know how to boss up. You know? Sometimes relationships become business. And if my business is locked in here, as long as you respect me and what you're doing, and I'm not never saying I'm allowing a man to cheat on me. I'm not going for that.
Right.
Because I'm not raising my children to think that that's okay.
Right.
But under some circumstances, yeah, things change for sure. You know, I mean, if I was gonna stay with my husband forever, women go through things physically, men go through things physically.
Mm-hmm.
You might get erectile dysfunction. I might be going through menopause.
Well, don't
you
look at
know?
me and say that. You know what I'm saying? Knock on some wood or something looking at me. Knock on some wood or something. Don't do me like that. I don't ever want to get there.
Well, with that being said, I'm dead ass. Like, you know, you might be like, babe, we ain't been able to do nothing in a year. You feel me? Like,
But that's communication too. If y'all
And-
talking about
and
it.
if you're not communicating, it ain't nothing gonna happen
Yeah.
no way, shape, or form. But like I said, we gotta get out of that. We own people. You don't own nobody.
yeah, no, I agree
And
with
everybody get to change their mind, and everybody has to be accountable for their actions.
sure.
You know, some people are just greedy.
Mm-hmm.
Some men just cheat because they want to cheat.
Yeah,
Some men
because they can.
cheat because
You allow it.
some men cheat because they don't have emotional intelligence.
Mm.
You know,
Mm.
so
Talk to him, Nyla.
Right,
Talk
it's
to
like
him.
that.
shit.
Don't do that, y'all.
Intelligence.
Talk to him. Look at Nyla teeth. Them motherfuckers is.
don't do
I've
that.
never seen. I've never seen a guest with such pearly white
Beautiful
teeth.
teeth,
And time
yeah.
out. The gums are perfectly pink too.
Thank
You know how tough that is to have perfectly pink gums, nigga. That means you are consistently brushing, bro.
I had a good parent. My mother and
You had a
fathers were
great
good.
parent.
Yeah,
That's-
they believed in
God.
the dentist.
You know people
I
paying
believe-
$15,000 for teeth like that right now.
I
that's
think
true.
everybody pay for everything I got at this point.
Don't talk your shit, then.
You know, hold on,
Damn.
oh, shoot.
Put the
She said, in
applause
case
in that
y'all,
motherfucker
she's
right
from
there.
Pluto.
She's not from Earth.
She's from Pluto, y'all. So
Yeah.
y'all can't get what she got. Y'all
You know
gotta
what
buy
I
what
mean?
she got.
Dead ass though, like for real. Like it's certain arguments I won't have with people because
I know that's right.
you
For
wanna
what?
look like me. That's crazy.
Type
Say
shit.
that.
What are we doing that?
Type
for?
Say
shit.
that.
Type shit.
What are we arguing about?
Let's talk. When do you know the relationship is in danger? Like, what signs do you feel when it's in danger, and what do you do to keep it going?
Why you looking at me?
you the first
Everybody
person to
expect me
write.
the first person to say
Yeah, the
something
first
like,
person to talk.
yeah, maybe I
Something
need to
right.
think about it a little
Yeah,
bit.
or think a little bit then. You know what I mean?
What answer your own question for like allow
will
us to
answer.
think, son.
For me, I know it's in danger when I don't feel like putting effort in, because I'm a person who I'm extremely hands on when it comes to communication and chivalry and grand gestures. Like that's how I love. You feel what I'm saying? Like I love. Like I'm gonna meet you with like whatever you need, grand gestures. I'm gonna go. You know what I mean? Playing the scavenger hunt for you to. You know what I mean? End up where you're supposed to be. I'm gonna go buy roses. I'm gonna do. When I feel like I no longer desire to do those things, I know it's in jeopardy. And what I do to correct it, if it's on my end, because sometimes it's a visual thing for men. Like we visually feel like we can do better. You know what I mean? Like there's so many different women that want me, and I lose focus. So like if I get there, I delete motherfuckers. Like when I'm on social media and I feel like it's a woman that I see that if
You're
I'm going
lusting
to continuously see her, I'm gonna lust for. I remove her.
That's very responsible.
Yeah.
It's responsible.
I'll remove her. Or if I see somebody just
That's a lot
viewing
of
my
discipline.
story or always hearting my story or always something like that, I'll delete her too and block her from my page
That's a lot of
when I'm in a relationship, because I feel like although it's nothing now,
It could turn into
I'm not
something.
oblivious to how relationships work. It starts off with you just viewing each other. You know what I mean? It's a visual thing. We view each other. And then it's the harmless flirting.
Yeah.
The have a great day or ha 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 laughing at the story. You know what I'm saying? And that's the harmless flirting at that point because it's nothing. And then it leads to more. When the relationship's in danger, that person is sitting in that inbox, you ain't said nothing to, you purposely make it a point to go view their story or say something to them, and it sparks conversation. So I'll remove people, one, and then two, I correct my actions. So if it's like something I'm slacking on, like maybe I always bought you flowers on Wednesdays. I don't buy flowers anymore. So now I make it a point to go out and restart the things I started to do from the beginning, because maybe you slacking on your end is a direct representation of me slacking on my end. Like you're slacking because I started slacking. So I'll correct my actions first, and then I'll communicate. Hey, I don't know if you noticed or not, but I'm trying to pick it up on my end. I noticed that these things weren't being done around here, and I apologize to you, but I want to get us back to where we were.
This is a perfect relationship. I'm
No.
not appreciating this.
Oh, you said it is perfect.
I'm not
This is a
appreciating
perfect
this.
relationship.
but that's only if I
Sounded
get
a little
somebody
too
that.
perfect for me.
But that's only like if I get somebody that actually meets me at that level, because
Yeah.
normally by the point where my
How do you
actions.
get to the point of slacking? What did she do to make you slack? Now that's it.
That's a
Because
good question.
you telling me what
But
you
I'm
gonna
you,
do to
though.
get right,
But
but
I'm
what did
you,
she do
though.
to make you get wrong? And then to just have it click one day, like I'm gonna be perfect. I'm not
Yeah.
taking
I'm
that.
gonna be
No,
perfect.
so here's the thing. I'm the same thing that you said earlier about the business. You said you take full accountability for your end. That's what I do. I sat with a couple when I was thinking like 24, 25. I went to Benihana's. Sat across from a couple that was married for 35 years. And I'm very inquisitive, so I want to know everything. So I asked him, like, hey, if y'all mind me asking, like, how did y'all make it 35 years? That's amazing. And he said we went some years not even talking to each other. We hated each other. He's like, and then the last 15 years have been perfect. And it's because I stopped making it about me and made everything about her. And she said, and I make everything about him. And it sounds crazy because they were talking like in unison, like they had practiced this. But that's the ideology that I actually adopted. So now when I feel like we're in hot grease or we're in turmoil, I don't check your behaviors. I check mine.
Right.
And then after I check mine, then I bring up to you, hey, this is what I'm doing, and this is what I need you to do to help me get us to where we need to be at. And then if you meet me there, it makes sense. And if you don't, then we go our ways. Like my life relationship was the same exact way. Like she wasn't doing certain things. And I'm like, okay, maybe it's because I'm not doing these things. So I started doing these things again. I said, hey, I'm doing these things and I'm missing this. And if we can't get this together, we're not looking too good.
Right.
And she corrected it for like a week, and then she stopped. And we split, and we moved out of the same space, and we went our separate ways. But I feel like you said, it's just accountability on your end. So for me, to answer the question, that was a long answer, but to me, when I know it's in jeopardy is when my effort goes from maximum to minimum. And then when I do to correct it is to increase my effort again, and then hope that draws her into, increasing hers. And if not, then shit, we just be where it's at.
That's a good answer. I think for me is being triggered. If you start triggering me, then what are we doing?
Now, what
at
does
this
trigger
point?
mean? Because I hate the word trigger because
So,
everybody says it a lot.
I know
Explain it for
a
us,
couple
Sha.
of weeks ago we talked about my mental health.
Uh-huh.
And so because of that, there are certain things that will put me on that mental health, like, oh, my anxiety starts working up. Or if I'm telling you this is what bothers me and you don't make any effort to change it. And it's a consistent thing. Like we sit down, we have the same conversation over and over again. It's, hey, what can I do better? And I'm telling you what we could do better, but it's not changing. Now at this point, you're triggering me because you're not making the effort to change what I've already told you multiple times to change. So then it's like, if I'm telling you what I'm doing and it's not changing, then where do I go from there? Where do we go from there? Because it's like, you're not making an effort to fix what I've told you. And then if we're having a conversation where we're telling each other what we can do better, and you see that I'm making that effort to do better on my end, but then you're not, then it's like, what are we doing?
See, that's my answer, but short and sweeter. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I was saying.
Well,
Like,
yeah. I'm saying those things that.
But how many times you had that combo before you walk away?
That's a good question.
Because if you had a combo 5 more times, because you keep saying over and over, you have them 5 or more times, like it's
So-
you that's glutton for punishment.
Well, I also think it depends on where you're at in your relationship. Like, you don't know what those factors are. What factors are putting you in that situation where he's having, you guys are having that same conversation over and over again. You know, is it a time in your life where you're super busy, or is it a time in life where I'm super busy, or there's factors that are making it to the point where we have to have this continuous conversation. So for me, I feel like if I'm seeing progress, but it's not the progress that I was hoping for, then it's like, okay, let me hold on a little bit longer, because he's still making progress. So let me hold on a little bit longer, because it might change. You can't control, like she said, you can't control everybody. You can't, you don't have any ownership over somebody. So if they're making the effort, then I'm that type of person. Yeah.
Yeah, because you just went hard and then made 10,000 excuses. You
I'm
like,
that type that
I'm gonna
will
leave if I feel
stay a
triggered,
little bit.
but I'm gonna stay because
No,
I
I'm
feel
saying,
like
it's that
Yeah.
thing that will trigger. Like if I'm constantly feeling triggered, I'm going to therapy and it's not changing, then yeah, like there needs to be something. I need to move on. But if I'm seeing the effort and he's trying to make an effort to change the things that I've asked for, then it's like, can I really punish him and be like, well, I'm leaving, even though I asked you to do this?
yeah, for a fuck
Because
sure
it depends
you
on
can.
what his mental state is, and it could just be manipulation. I could just do just enough to get you to stay, because you're gonna keep saying the same thing. Who cares?
Yeah, because you can run over me.
Yeah, like
I feel you.
she's a lover.
Type shit. Nyla, talk to us.
She just wants to go to the $1.50. It's no big deal. But I'm going to say, if we live together, when I'm uncomfortable in my own house.
Ooh,
If you
that's a
disturb
good
my
one.
peace and I'm uncomfortable,
That's a good
y'all.
one.
There's no gray area for me. It's black or it's white.
I like
I
that.
will punish you.
Ooh.
I will not
She
say two
said, I will
words to
punish
you.
you.
I
Silent
will not
treatment.
say two
All the way
words
around.
to you. I will act like you don't exist. Because if you put me to that point and you make me uncomfortable in my own place where I gotta wake up and go to sleep at, I'm gonna make sure you understand that I'm not comfortable. And I could say that I did that in the past. Now me, after COVID and almost dying, I'm a little bit more compassionate. I understand that a woman's submissiveness is equivalent to a man's vulnerability. So
She dropping
you gotta
gems over
meet
here.
me halfway. You know what I mean? And I'm a very verbal person. I'm really good at communicating. So you just don't get to make me uncomfortable. And I never argue in front of my kids.
Ooh, that's big.
That's never gonna happen.
That's major.
You can't
is
embarrass
major.
me.
That's
You
major.
cannot embarrass me. If we can fight in the car, like we can go crazy. But when we step out of here, we better Ike and Tina it. You know what I'm saying? Like we
Yeah.
better
Get
That
it
has
together.
literally
like
always
you
been my
cannot
thing. Yeah.
we cannot do that in front
Not
of
in
my
public.
kids.
'Cause it's a
Don't
unit.
embarrass me in front
Yeah.
of nobody.
That makes sense.
Because when I shut down, it's over. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Like because I'm not gonna loop with you. We're not gonna keep having the same conversation. I'm not doing that with somebody's son. That's for your mother to do. I got kids. I got to do that with. So if I tell you something and it's a corrective behavior, but like I said, you got to have relationship. You got to have a certain level of maturity entering relationships. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people jump into them and then you realize I don't. That's why everybody after the honeymoon stage, it's like, what next? You know what I mean? And then y'all button heads. So, but nothing is supposed to be perfect.
Right.
But if you talk about it, it might seem a little better. Like, you know, I got stages where I'll go crazy, but I'm also a woman who understands, like, when I'm on the go, if I can't clean his house, don't no man deserve to come home to no dirty house. Definitely not if he's doing what he's supposed to do.
Type shit.
Now, so a little maid to come over here might be $65. Let me go on and get Maria over here to clean up real quick because I know I can't do it right now and I'm doing certain things. But when either a man or a woman gets uncomfortable in a position, and when you know a person is jealous of you or they just insecure in a relationship, it's time to go. Because I'm not checking no phones or doing all of that or being crazy. But I also don't want to be chastised either. You know? So and I don't like living in a meme, so I don't like using phrases from social media. But so I'll go old school, say your past baggage. You got to leave that with Shaniqua.
past,
You
yeah.
feel me?
Yeah.
Don't bring that over here.
Yeah.
Type shit.
I had a dude that I was in awe with, and I was punished by his past. And it was like, it never got better. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, you want to hide me. I don't trust niggas.
Yeah.
I don't want to take you around nobody because they backdoor. But you slept with your wife's friend. You know what I
damn.
mean? It's like,
He's that nigga there.
what land are we living in?
Shit.
Right. And that's just it.
So you want me
know what
around
I mean?
you,
Like,
nigga? Is that what you're
right.
saying?
So, and his past kicked me in my butt. And I just was over it. Like, dude, like, you.
How long did you stay?
I didn't, we weren't together. We
Oh,
were in a
yeah,
situationship.
situationship. Okay.
But,
Them will fuck you up though.
I
Situationship,
stayed.
yeah.
Them will fuck you up.
They will.
I stayed. I dealt with him for a while.
7
And I was
years?
just trying to, absolutely not.
Ah, okay.
That's crazy. you might get 6 months out of me, or
6
you
months.
nuts.
Okay.
We got 90 days twice. Like I went back for the job and restarted it. That's
Type
it.
shit.
We're not
And
gonna
then
do,
you
we're not
out.
gonna go crazy.
What's the longest situation you ever stayed in?
The longest situation.
Longest one. Like you just knew you supposed to go. Like I ain't supposed to be here, but I'm gonna chill here for a little bit.
Ooh.
Yikes. The longest situation shit. Baby, you gotta check my Rolodex. They know that I will cut you off.
They
Yeah, we
sneeze
what?
wrong and it's over.
I can't
Yeah,
cut
you
people
even-
off like that. Like, teach me your ways.
What?
Cut people off like that.
Did you
I
say you in
struggle.
therapy?
I was. I wasn't.
She in
Okay,
butter
go
therapy.
back.
She in
You
butter
gonna
therapy
learn
now.
real
I wasn't in
quick.
therapy for that though.
You're gonna learn real quick when to cut people off. I mean, this is you gotta realize you're a product of your environment. If you
Yeah.
see your mama
Shit.
do it, if you see your friends do it, like you gotta, it's not even just about cutting him off. You gotta cut the people off around you that feed into foolishness.
It's
It's a whole different level of just like, girl, you got to beat it because you like to act a fool. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not conducive for my
Yeah.
livelihood. So you gotta go.
But you-
so
for
you
me-
start cutting everybody off. It don't just be him. Cause you got a girlfriend who didn't tell you when you was looking real stupid. You know what I'm saying? You got your mother didn't really nurture you through certain things, and she may not talk to you the right way when she tells you it's time for you to leave that man. Or you might have sat back and seen her deal with men who treated her less than a piece of bubble gum on the bottom of their
Yeah.
shoe.
Piece of
So
bubble gum
when
on
you
the
don't
shoe is
really
crazy.
understand that,
Bubblicious.
you look at things differently. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's not just about cutting no man off. Any unhealthy relationship
Right.
has to go.
Right.
Period.
Yeah.
Now you just can't quit
Straight
your
up.
job on Tuesday because you
Shitting me.
my boss is
That
looking at me
motherfucker
crazy.
gone.
But
She done pissed me
dead
off
ass.
today.
Like you really gotta know when.
It's just I know I feel you, and I admire women like you who can do that, because it's for me right now. That's the real challenge, to cut off people.
Yeah, we know. We
But
just
it's-
heard you say it.
Hush, Eric.
We having a
I'm just saying.
moment. Come here.
Yeah, give her a hug. It's sweaty. It's sweaty.
Shut up, y'all! Shut up! Like they call me out.
That motherfucker sweaty.
Anxiety, my hands get the sweat.
It's like, oh, this is
She-
good and moist.
Oh my goodness, you are making me so nervous. Yo,
It's probably just drenching right now. That's
Listen,
super
cut
green.
the commercial.
Super green.
shut up,
leave her
Eric. Yeah, this is what they
Sorry.
do to me.
You gotta listen to me. When it's over, it's over.
Listen,
Stop
it's
feeding
a
things that ain't. You can pour water on all day long. If it ain't gonna grow, it ain't gonna grow.
Listen, y'all about to have to cut the commercial. she pulling the first
I'm
tears out
telling
of me.
you, like no, I'm telling you, it's draining.
It is.
It's
it is
draining, and
especially
it will make
when
you-
you know your worth. Like you know the type of person you are. You know your worth. You know what you do for other people, and then it's not reciprocated.
When you start
it's
hating
like-
yourself more than you hate them, you know it's a wrap. When you sit at home and you feel stupid,
Yeah.
like you gotta check you. I'm the smartest person I know. You understand me?
Yeah.
I was talking to my girlfriend the other day. I was so excited. And I was on the phone just chatting. And she like, if you talking, I can't hear you. I was like, I'm talking to myself. She said, oh yeah, you fucked up. I'm like, dead ass. Like you didn't know? But you gotta know
She said, "You ain't
when
know."
not to. You really gotta, because if
Maybe you
you don't
shouldn't drink
start,
more of that. Maybe you should
and
drink
that's
more of
why that's why I take accountability like I do. Because you can't blame it on nobody but you.
Mm-hmm.
So you can sit back and say, this person is doing me wrong, but at some point in time, you got to say, you doing you wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're right.
Because relationships end for a reason.
Yeah.
Like seasons change for a reason. Things live and they die. They get nurtured, they die, they come back, but it's for a reason. And to be
Yeah.
honest with you, when a person does so much to you, babe, listen, this is the worst thing to be telling y'all. Listen, don't take
Y'all,
this
this is
home.
real therapy right
I
now.
tell people, forgiveness is for God. And people be so pissed off. That slave mentality, baby,
Ooh.
that ain't for us. That is not for us. We can read, we can write, we can get a job, and we can vote. That slave mentality is crazy. I got to deal with God my own day, my own way.
Right.
So when I got to go talk to that man, I guarantee he ain't going to be talking about little Ray who was dogging me out and when I didn't forgive him.
Yeah.
Oh, forgiveness is for God.
It's for
It
God.
ain't necessarily got to be for you. If you hold something in your heart and you want to set it straight, that's for you and him to talk about.
Yeah.
That and whatever that other person got going on, that's for him and him to talk about.
for
That
sure.
ain't for you.
Yeah.
So don't let somebody bind you by your love for them, because sometimes if you love a person enough, you gotta go and tell them
Just to let 'em
skedaddle.
go. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All right,
and
Nyla,
sometimes when you
let's
don't
stop.
love them,
Nyla, let her
they
fight
gotta
back.
go.
Fight back, Sean.
No,
Shit.
listen, this is therapy.
She needs
She's
some milk.
giving me some. I had to listen.
Get her some.
I had
Let's
to
talk
listen.
sex. Okay, sex. Let's move on. Move shit on.
I need to
Shit.
listen.
Sex. Let's talk sex. When? What? Shit. What? Let's talk sex. Okay.
Let's talk.
Can you stay in a relationship if
sex
it's
is
bad sex involved?
Oh, so I just had a conversation with my girlfriend about that. And I told her at this big age of 38,
Okay, then.
39 real quick, that I'm not doing it. I'm not. Now, if I know you have the tools to make it make sense, we gonna talk about it. Cause I had a boyfriend that I was in awe with, and I told him, like, I like you. You like me. You look good. I look good. What's the problem? What's the problem? Because you can only do certain things for so long until I'm like, okay, where's the rest?
That's
You
because you out
understand?
here wishing
Yeah.
erectile dysfunction on people.
I
so
am
he can
not,
get that
but I think he had it. And I think he had it, but we had a talk, and I'm gonna tell you, dead ass, this is so crazy because we can. Oh, here we go. I'm here, right here.
Speaking of talking in the mic real quick,
So-
did you talk in the mic?
I didn't for a while, and I'm gonna say why I didn't. I didn't
No, you
because
wanna
I
get-
just
you
feel
know what I'm
like
saying?
I just feel like he didn't deserve it. You know what I mean? Like,
Listen.
I'm an old school person,
Okay.
right? So back in the day, if you say something about that, so a dude punched you in your face. You can't DM me, I want to eat you, and you drink
Yeah,
Douce
that's-
and smoke
nah.
weed, and then you like, what? Like,
Yeah,
no.
nah, that's
So,
crazy.
and
That's
I don't
insane.
date dudes who don't go to the dentist.
That's
so that's a
insane.
whole nother situation.
Yeah.
I don't blame
So
you.
I can't
shoot.
throw my pH off
Because
by
you on
your lack
type
of
shit.
taking care of
Hygiene,
yourself,
yep.
and that's not gonna work. Like
Yeah.
that if I don't want to eat you up, I don't want to eat you up. So that's your fault. But I didn't for a long time with him because y'all, it's so crazy. He would come over, and I'm gonna edit my conversation.
Nah, that's therapy.
He
Get it
would
out.
come over and he would just munch forever,
He's hiding something. He was
and
hiding
it's just
something.
like, where's the rest?
Where the dick at?
Yeah.
So he had the right tools.
Come on with the dick, nigga.
he was
But he would never get hard for real. Like, it just never worked. So,
Because you
okay.
wasn't hitting him with the.
No, that was not it. It was not even that.
Okay.
So I had to ask him. I'm like, listen. Then when he would rush, you trying to put, come on, bro.
Plus, that should be
That's
like
Gummy
icing.
worm.
That should be like
Hit you
icing
with
on
the
the
gummy?
cake. Like that
That's
shouldn't even be like.
Oh.
So he had the last two girls he had dated before me. They were having threesomes. So I'm like, is it that you need another woman?
Or maybe
Like,
he was
what is
gay.
it? Because first of all, well, you ain't paying enough bills for two of us, and you ain't got enough for two of us either. So we got to figure this out. We had a long talk. When my girlfriends was like, "You about to?" I'm like, "Yeah," because he was fine. So I want to figure this out.
Okay.
So we figured it out, and he made me do some things that I didn't think I would be able to do with him. And
Oh, like what? Like what?
I just want you to
Like
know.
what?
Look,
No,
he
say
didn't
it.
give me
Time
the
out,
disclaimer
Sha.
before we
Be
started
quiet,
this.
Sha.
There is no like bleeping out of anything. We are very explicit on this show.
Yeah.
So he's gonna pull it out.
He wants you to do what?
he made me I have to use the proper terms. He made me he made me female ejaculate, if that makes sense. And y'all
Female.
feeling the extras.
He made you female.
He got feeling the extra.
So he made you play with yourself for him to get hard.
No.
He made you squirt. There you go. He made you squirt. He made a squirt.
He-
Okay.
so
You
he
didn't think-
made you
so
squirt?
You didn't think he
Yeah.
would be able to, and he did.
No. He told me he was going to. Like he had it in his head, like, I'm going to.
So he had a goal. He had a mission, and he made sure he completed his
come
So
mission.
he did that with the head.
Huh?
He did that with the
He
head.
did that once we got his man working.
Oh, so once he got it. So how'd you get it working? That's what I'm saying.
We talked about it. I just had it.
So you talked that nigga into getting hard. You are cold.
We had to have a conversation because
That's tough.
this was it though. I felt like I could see myself being with him for the rest of my life. He was
Type
a
shit.
high school boyfriend. We started dating,
that's
but
hard.
he fell into this. This is why I cut him off. He was like, I don't want to be in an ultimate relationship until I'm 40.
What?
So you want me when you want me? You
What?
think I'm waiting until you get old and wore out?
Yeah.
Beat it, bro.
Yeah.
And it was just that quick.
40
It was
is
just
crazy.
Because
that
he told you
quick.
exactly what his expectation
Yeah,
was.
and
so it's
I'm
like,
not
that's
waiting
what I
around until you
want.
turn 40, brother. So enjoy.
I'm gonna try that.
But-
I don't want to be.
It really was just it, and I think that a lot of people are uncomfortable with having the conversations when it comes to sex, but you got to teach people how to love you, how to treat you, and how to please you.
For real.
That's
Because I
what-
asked my
that's
boy in a
what
second,
any
hey, why that motherfucker
relationship-
dry?
Yeah.
Like, what's up? Like, why that motherfucker ain't hitting on nothing? What's up with it? Like, you don't like me or something? Because that motherfucker not hitting on nothing. Like, is you okay? 'Cause I know.
That's
know
how
what
you
I'm
got.
saying?
That's how you would say it when
I
you.
know
What
my
you
head
doing?
is
That's how
you would
good.
say it.
What you doing?
Yeah.
What you doing if it don't smell
What's
good?
up? If it don't smell good, I'm down there gone. I ain't gonna hold you. Hey, I ain't gonna cap. Listen, on my mama, this is what I do. I kiss the belly button, but like when I kiss it, I tilt my head down so the nose is like right on the waistband. So I pull the waistband like, get it back here. Like this the waistband right here, right? So my face right here, I'm kissing, like I'm facing this way, I'm kissing the belly button, but I'm doing the waistband like this, like I'm gonna pull the panties down, and I be like, as soon as I smell anything other than water, I'm like, you know what? I don't even want to do that right now. Let's just chill and watch this movie. And I'm a gentleman. Rest of the night. You shitting me?
So you make
And
her
she'll
think you
never
a
come
thief.
back
Shitting
again.
me. We gonna watch this movie for
She'll
real.
never be back again.
That's why I know that from my planet Pluto, they made me, it's all women. Because if they would have made me a guy, You gotta smell it, Toots.
Yeah,
Here.
bro. Oh,
Smell
you
that?
would have made her smell that?
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
Now, bro,
She
you gotta
said,
I feel like you
Go.
should know though. Like you said, if
You
our
gotta
grown
know.
age, no,
Should.
bro.
Like you should.
You
You're
absolutely should.
disrespecting me by even bringing that
On
to my
God.
house.
Yeah.
You
On
gotta
God.
go smell like Taco Bell.
Oh God.
You gotta
She
skate.
smell
Like
Taco
listen,
Bell.
We're not doing that.
I had a female, no lie,
That's horrific.
that we were engaged in sexual interactions. And this was recently. She tried to call me out of nowhere, out of the blue, like, I want some dick type shit. And I'm like, you know what? Been a minute. Talk to me. What's going on in your life? She's like, well, I'm about to go do this and do this and do this and do this, and I'm coming over. I'm like, fuck, you're not. This thing, 5 activities. I'm gonna bring me that sweaty ass vagina over
But
here.
it's
after
not
5
about
activities.
that though. It's not about that though, because I think that's another thing. The last guy that I dealt with,
Okay.
it's a you in the shower or I'm in the shower. Like it's a level of cleanliness that you just want to have, because I can't engage in this type of nasty sexual activity if you
Yeah.
leave your breath on my lap,
Yeah.
if you leave your vagina on my cover.
Yeah.
Like I don't even want a man who's
That's what I'm
does
saying.
not
It was
smell
92
healthy.
degrees outside.
Like if,
And she said she
I
might
don't
go
want a
to
man who's still eating Big Macs. Like, bro, you ain't grew out of Big Macs yet, and you
That's
can't
insane.
eat gamey ass lamb all the time either. Like, I don't expect you got a vegetable or fruit in there somewhere, and them is fake.
Somewhere
but at
in
least
there.
eat one, you know. So
every once in a while
you,
type shit.
If a woman's coming to you and she said she's gonna do all of those things, you still could have took
I'm
her down.
nothing.
Yes, you could have.
92
When she
degrees
got
outside.
there, you were supposed to have her towel and her rag waiting and go wash your ass. It's not that hard.
I used to
Why
mess
would
with
you
the
not want a
dude
woman to
who
clean
told
herself?
me-
I tell people all the time, I will never give you ADC. ADC is like already chewed bubble gum. It's all day coochie. Baby, I know when I got to
Yeah.
go freshen
Freshen
this up.
up, yeah.
So it's common sense.
But see, if we together, that makes sense. Like if we rotating, that makes sense. But for you to call me out the blue for a dick appointment, I feel like you should go home first.
No,
and then
I want to come over your house for a dick
don't
appointment,
come to
have my
house.
rag and my towel. When a woman walks in her, have her rag and her towel
I don't like
in there
you
to
enough
wash
for that.
it.
I
Have it there for her to
don't
wash
like
it.
you better use my good
So,
towels.
and,
My
you know,
towels
I
cost
used
some
to
But you
money.
date
use my
somebody
good
who
coochie.
had me do
Yeah.
that. Say that.
That's blasphemy.
But it's all day. It ain't even good. You trying to give me the shit that you had at the wedding? 92
It's
degrees.
Okay, but maybe what
Yeah.
you're saying is maybe she had all these activities. You know she coming from doing
I
all these
wasn't
activities.
fucking either way
If
it
you
went.
wanted it, you could have a
didn't.
talent.
That's what I'm saying.
So
she
you
called
like-
me. I
but you
wasn't
was
calling
doing
her. I didn't want it.
You telling me little Eric got the nerves and want to be bougie.
Hey, listen.
Don't do too much.
Eric
Listen.
said he up here now. He got what,
I'm
19 shows?
just no. It ain't about my stature or my status. It's
Little
about
Eric
the fact
bougie.
that sex on my totem pole is low than a bitch. Like I don't need. I'm trying to be. We fucked when we was 20, like rabbits. We ran through shit. What I need to? I'm 38 years
Erectile
old.
dysfunction. It don't work all the time, is what you're saying. It's
My-
just sometimes.
Hey.
Like on Tuesdays.
Listen, we could go outside and see this motherfucker right now.
Karaoke.
This motherfucker get hard because your teeth look pretty. You know what I'm saying?
I was just, baby, if it was me,
Listen.
if it was me, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be
Hey.
talking about.
She said I would take the
oh,
deal.
If it was you, it
I'm
would-
getting too
yeah.
much. No, you pull them
If it
drawers
was you, I would
down,
give you
sir.
2 towels. If it was
What's wrong
you,
with you?
If it was Nyla,
Take
you
the-
get 2 towels. You
Right.
can Pluto.
I need a
you can get
7.
2 towels and the big comfy towel, the one that feels good when you dry off. Matter of fact, I'm gonna run the bath water for you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm telling
here.
you.
Oh, so it just
Have
depends. It
my-
just depends on the woman.
have
That's
my
A
what I'm saying.
female that hit me out of nowhere after years talking about she wants some dick and was talking about sliding, and then the activity she's about to do was all outside. I got to go to this day party. Then I'm going to a wedding.
go ride the bull.
92 degrees outside. I feel like that was disrespectful to me. Like, why would you tell me?
So what if she said, "I'm a slap on my house first
But
and
how do you know
shower,
she
and
was
then I'm gonna come
different.
through"?
That's different. If she said
She
that,
needs to
I would still say
verbalize
no, 'cause
that.
I'm not
Yeah,
fucking
right.
because I don't know where you've been at. But it would have been more of an endearing conversation. Like, oh, okay, my dick might get hard. You know what? Dinner do miss fucking you a little bit. But you just named 5 outside activities with
And not
92
one
degree
of them
weather.
was showering.
I'm in the house right now because it's hot as fuck outside. I know you sweaty than the motherfucker. I'm cool. What are you talking
I had a
about?
dude say to me the other day, he was so upset, and it made me laugh so hard. He was like, I mean, I don't understand. Do women not wear fucking perfume no more? They smell like blunts. And I said, well, damn.
Dead ass.
So they not wear perfume anymore
ass.
is crazy.
And they
Yeah,
kiss
I
you with the
feel-
blunt mouth, which is disgusting.
Yeah.
They literally, You out here just a little
backwood.
What the fuck?
They
Look up
rolling
me, bro.
backwoods.
Is you crazy?
What's your mouth dry?
That's
Dry,
crazy.
Put
dry
the
mouth
whole
and
tongue in
everything.
your
That's what
mouth.
y'all
What's
like.
wrong? No.
That's what y'all like.
Fuck no. I don't even date women that smoke. I ain't gonna hold you. Like women that smoke, I won't take them serious. You feel what I'm saying?
Cigarettes or weed?
Both.
I'm a weedologist, so
I'm-
I'll tap that one. But I'm
on
definitely not.
both.
I think that it's very
cigarette,
unattractive
I'm not
for a woman. First of all, I don't need to know that you smoke weed. Who cares?
That's the one I don't like.
So if
If
you
you
got to
don't know
roll
better, I'm
up
fine.
and you got a
Yeah.
Snapchat that you rolled up your weed, you're poor. That doesn't give me.
Or-
that makes no sense to me.
Or when I hear,
And I don't smoke weed after people. If we not
I'm gonna smoke with
sharing
my buddy.
saliva, I'm not hitting your blunt. We not about to
Yeah.
stand in the room and
I'm
everybody
cool.
ate booty and somebody got
Yeah.
herpes and we about to pass the blunt around and I'm about to
She
burn
said,
your
I'm a little
slobber.
too classy for that.
that's
disgusting.
insane.
Yeah.
I don't date. Let me change.
said
it.
I'm too classy
I don't
for
date
that.
women who have to have weed. Like
Yeah,
I had
that's
a
corny.
woman that blew it for me because
She had to have it
we
all
couldn't
the
even
time.
go eat without her smoking. And then when we got done eating, she went outside to smoke while I took care of the check. Everywhere we went.
And you know
My clothes,
why?
that shit was disgusting.
You know why?
Why?
Because she's addicted to nicotine. She's not addicted to cannabis.
Damn.
That's sad for her. I feel sorry for her.
If
Because
she's
people
smoking,
abuse
yeah.
weed.
I think she on pills now. I ain't fucked with her in a long time. I think she on pills or something. She be
Tylenol.
looking a little
I'm going for
slumped
one
over.
thing to
No.
Because it ain't shit but Tylenol and
The
fentanyl.
hard
Which
shit.
one? Which no?
Let's
Tell
talk
me
money.
which one. Okay. We didn't even talk
said
about what
we didn't even
talk
talk.
about.
We didn't even
We
talk about
did. We
it.
said-
Talk about
stayed through
leaving
bad
relationships.
sex.
We didn't talk about why leave and why stay.
You
though.
said no. This is all. So
Sex.
why leave, why stay is everything embodied in
Yeah.
what we talking about. Like,
And sex
does this
is one
make
of
you?
the
Does this make
topics.
you leave or stay? Could you stay through this? So you said you're not staying through bad sex. Well, you stayed through bad sex. It
you
became good, and then you
communicate-
said I don't want to settle down until I'm 40. So you 80, 60. You didn't say if you staying through bad sex.
Are you staying?
If you communicate, this is my thing.
What?
This
See,
is,
you
this
just
is no.
she's
listen.
too fluffy.
She's
She's
not.
fluffy
She's
as
a
fuck.
lover.
I'm gonna.
I
yeah,
am a
I'm
lover.
gonna
I
stay.
don't understand.
Communicate
I
what? I
love.
can't fuck. So
No. Let me say.
Talk to him.
You have to communicate. Like, okay, I have been with a guy who had little to nothing. I ain't gonna say little to nothing. He had enough to work.
You just laughed at him on
Y'all
air.
was
She laughed at
scissoring.
me. She said,
It's
Not
okay to
scissoring, not
scissor.
scissoring,
What
but
was
I'm
that?
saying what it was is he didn't know how to work what he had. That's what I'm gonna say. He
Okay.
didn't know how to work with it because I feel like you can have a certain size and
It
know
only
how
takes
to
like this much. to
and know
make a
how to
woman
you
squirt.
just gotta know
Some
you
walking
gotta
around with
know
all
how
this
to
long
use
dick
it.
for
That's
no
what I'm
reason?
saying.
Yeah,
what
you
you
are.
said?
That's to be honest with you, that might be a
crazy.
waste of time.
Are you
like,
serious?
yeah, I don't need nobody.
Because
Because
then you
feel
gotta
good,
put
hurt
like,
me
oh,
bad
that hurts
spot.
you too deep.
Who
Oh, that
wanna
hurts.
run?
Oh,
So I can put the head in.
Go do what I know. Go get a skinny girl because I heard they can take pipe. Like that's crazy.
God.
Go
So
get
put the
her.
head in and you'll be good.
Go get
It
her.
Just the
depends.
head.
You
Hold on,
know.
time out.
No,
No,
I'm telling you.
I'm calling
12
bullshit.
pounds.
And I'm
So
telling
you telling me that
you have to know.
you'll be okay with this much dick.
If you know how to work,
I'm
if you have this
saying
much
that-
dick
No,
and
hold
you're
on,
making
let-
me squirt, hell the fuck yeah.
You'll be cool with this much dick.
It can't work.
If
It
you
can
were
work.
making it work for me every night or however after we do it, and you got that little, but then fuck
This-
the big
this-
dick nigga because
this
this
much
fool's
dick.
making it. If he make
You
it,
know, because
this
it's
much-
so much involved in
society.
sex. It's so much. It's
This
did
much
you
though?
society,
This
but society
Y'all are
is
saying
no.
this
You have to.
much?
Society is
This
what's
is a
telling us
pill
that you
bar.
gotta
But it
have
depends on
this
how big
big
her
ass
vagina
dick.
is. Do you not realize that
crazy.
all Chinese
Are
women vaginas
different.
are this big, and all Chinese men penises are this big? You know why? Because it fits. It works. So it doesn't
That's
mean
why they be
necess-
on porno getting slain by the black nigga because they ain't
That's not
fucking with
true.
them Chinese.
That's
They be in
all
that
Chinese porn. They get raped.
What?
Oh no! And
That's
they-
crazy. That's insane.
all Chinese porn is a rape
You just
scene.
listen.
It's
If you
sick.
were able to take
Time out.
direction,
Don't say you are. Because I'm cool. I'm great. My shit's big and I take direction. I'm great. Say somebody else.
if men are willing
There
to
you go.
take direction from the woman, because at the end of the day, it's our body. We know
There
what
it
works
is.
for us.
Yep.
And the problem is, the men will get down there and be like, "Oh shit, I'm good. I got this big ass dick. I'm gonna give it to her." Da da da. That ain't it. If we're telling you what we want and how we need it, it don't matter how big your dick is. You got to be able to communicate and understand what I'm communicating to you. That's why I said, if it's bad dick, but we're in love, and I got to figure it out, then listen to me when I'm telling you this is what I need. I need you to go deeper. I need you to go down. I need you to go to the left, to the right, whatever it is.
You said that while you fucking?
Shit, if I got to, hell yeah.
Okay, now.
If I have to say, nah, baby, to the left, nah, baby, a little bit deeper, then that's what I'm
So
saying.
you literally giving cha-cha slide directions
if I
while niggas
have to
fucking.
in the
As you
That's
should.
beginning,
crazy.
if I have to,
As
because
you
what,
should.
what
To the
Nyla said
To the
earlier is we
left.
should be able to tell you need to tell somebody how to love you. You need to tell somebody how to give it to you the way you want it to. Tell somebody how to be in a relationship with you. We don't just jump in a relationship and be like, oh, I know it. I know you. We good to go. No, you have to teach me the same way I got to teach you.
Cause I had my ex-boyfriend tell me that his baby mama cheated on him. He said she cheated on me and her pussy was dry. You know what I told him?
She ain't
You
like
just
you.
wasn't getting it wet.
On God.
Because if she cheated, he was getting,
getting it wet.
Yeah.
And women, a lot of us have sex mentally. So when we tap out on you mentally,
Type shit.
she's not getting wet for you.
That part.
Only girls who get wet when they tap out is the toxic psycho hoes. That's like,
Yeah.
I ain't leaving because his dick so good. Like, that's corny, bro.
No.
I don't care. I had somebody tell me a long time ago, everybody can be out fucked. And once I got that in my head, baby, before I let you go 300 girls on me, I'll sit on 300 dicks before I play myself. Find you somebody else.
300 dicks is crazy.
You
That's
gotta,
like a
and then
dick a
and then you
day
have to
for
know
a
your
year.
worth. You gotta know your worth.
You didn't work. Now I gotta find
Shit.
somebody else. You better hope your daddy ain't the one I'm going for.
Damn, no. That's,
She from Pluto, y'all. She not from Earth.
okay.
Relax.
Let me come home. You fucking my
Because
five.
stop
I'm
playing,
flipping
that's
every.
crazy.
I'm flipping every piece of furniture in the
I'm
fucking
trying to
house.
make you call me mama twice.
I'm shitty about it. Hey, listen, I fuck with Nyla. On my
Listen,
mama.
we need her to come back.
Yeah.
She gotta come back.
Listen, we gonna go in the break so I can talk to Nyla about some other shit I want y'all to hear about. So y'all come back in a little bit. Go on now. Come on, Drew. Cut the motherfucking cameras off. Go on with that shit. It still say recording.
So
Drew. Come on.
anyway,